Mines being dropped. Here comes an American charge. Kills one Sherman. More coming on in behind the Pershing. King is being overwhelmed. Mines drop behind the Sherman and the Pershing. But I think the damage is done. Here they go, right on top of the King. Hey guys, remember to like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And hey, go one step further, become a channel member. Any support you guys give is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching and enjoy the video. Hello everyone, I'm Greyshot. Time to cover a 4v4 on South Wetlands. We got ourselves a number of key combatants here. On the American side, we got Darth Meowless. We got ourselves Nadogawi, Nick Tam Air, and Web Ben Ori. And we got Sydney. We got ourselves Fox on the front, Foolish Viceroy, and 76. Why those names? Just why? Anyway. Oh boy, we got people in chat talking, so. Oh, okay, they're trying to calm him down. Okay, let's relax a little bit. Hopefully no call-outs, no funny names in the chat. We already have funny names with Darth Meowis. So, you know. If you have a game, again, submit to my Gmail Discord. Links are down below. I also take them off the CoH3 replay website. For any unusual tactics, I guess double scout. A little bit different for the allies. 2 American, 2 Brit versus 2 Vermont and 2 Doc. The Doc and Vermont, not really anything too crazy. First engagement's in the city against Panzer Pioneers and the scout units. He gets in the building, so I think he'll be able to hold up okay. Scout units retreat to another building. Meanwhile, we got ourselves a Dingo with backed up by an Vickers against Panzer Pioneers and the Palm Grenadiers against Fox on the front. So. Oh, wait. Hold on. Do we have an issue? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we have that. What is it? Dang it. I always forget. What is the console command for flipping? Because that's the issue we currently have. I always... Chat, I swear. Let's see. I need to flip. Camera. Let's see. Replay and observer. I need to flip. There we go. Flip sides. Shift, Alt, and F. There we go. That way, it puts the American player on this side and the Germans on the other side. There we go. Sorry about that. Alrighty, so colors may have flipped, but that way, again, we have the allies on one side and the other guys on the other. I also put on an FPS counter. I will deal with that later. Oh boy. Anyway, Palm Grenadiers pulling on back. At least you know I'm running at 60. Oh boy. Palm Grenadiers moving on in. Riflemen again backing up the Vickers and the Dingo by. What am I supposed to say? We've been Ori? Okay. Nadogawi? I feel like these are cat names or something like that. Or like really like just I don't know. Just very weird names. Anyway, I'm just gonna say we got Nick over here taking the territory with 2 scout models and very low health. Infantry section as well pushing on up. It looks like the American player, or the allied players in general, are taking over the city. What Krajutsin moving on in with the Panzer Pioneer. Now with the flamethrower, that's going to help against the infantry section behind that cover. Palm Grenadiers moving on in. Again, Sydney trying their best to push back the enemy. He's moving in behind good cover, but I think the allies overall in their cover have more men and are going to hold that front. Grenadiers being pushed back. Real engineers are close, but not able to kill the unit. 76 lives to fight another day. Though the Kettenkrad is very low. Let's see. We got ourselves Kettenkrad takes mid. Already has Vet 1. MG kind of guarding this area. We got barbed wire there preventing the enemy from using it. 4x4 and Dingo, though, getting in close. They're just overwhelming that MG. I managed to drive it away. This map, I like playing on the flanks. I hate the middle area just because of the terrain. To me, it's always so annoying to deal with that. But anyway, they used it quite effectively, flanked the unit, and now, hopefully, the allied players can take this point. We'll say NATO or Weeb can hopefully grab it. Meanwhile, actually, they got the good fuel over here and placed the mines, so they'll delay the palm grenadiers. I want to say that is a allied mine. We'll see here in a second if I'm wrong or not. Yep, it was. Fox on the front takes a good mine to the face, losing 2 models. His additional forces get pushed back by the Dingo and Rifleman, now with bars, so they have a good amount of firepower underneath them. We got the motorcycle team grabbing the fuel in the back. And right now, Sydney trying to figure out what to do, though his infantry is very low. I would not want to push up. Because if you get overwhelmed by any infantry or whatever, Rifleman pushes up, you're dead. So just pull that sucker back. MG hitting the infantry section. Very low. And does get wiped. That's a big loss for Darth. Meow. I'll just say Darth over here. Grenadiers pushing on in. And looks like overall... Oh, hold on. Foolish Viceroy going with a Falchion Pioneer. And also got the AT gun. That's pretty good. LG-40 might not seem like much, but can absolutely help keep the light armor at bay. Or pretty much keep any armor at bay. It's kind of like the 2-pounder. Though I think the 2-pounder has better abilities for, under the Australian battle group than this thing does. But it's still fine. It's still a cheap AT gun that can help. Especially versus the Dingo. So we know he went Luftwaffe, but we also know that Weeb went with the Canadians. And is going with the Piat, so he's able to deal with any sort of armor himself. We got a flare going out, so he's able to reveal what the allies have. Or the Axis, sorry. They have the MG, as well as the other infantry pushing on in. The 4x4 with its veterancies grabbing the territory. By the way, Nick went with heavy weapons. We got Canadians. Let's see. Special operations. And... I'm sorry, did both of them go? Both of them went Canadians. Alright, so... Not, we could see not only Canadian forces, but maybe a crocodile. Okay, so for those who don't know, Foolish Viceroy can call in that cheap AT gun from the sky and recrew it. Canadians are holding okay, though against a flamethrower, they're gonna lose quite a bit of health if they're not focusing on it. Support gun is called in via Fox on the front. The battle rages for the northern city. Looks like the Germans are able to reinforce on the front thanks to the medical truck. So Sydney is able to potentially put a lot of pressure on them. There is a mine I think there's a mine right there. Maybe not. Maybe it detonated. Nope, there was. I'm pretty sure there was a mine. Gets 3 models, so not too shabby. We got the M16 on the front to hold back the, oh, Rifle Grenade. Gets a good hit on the, Palm Grenadiers. Sydney is apparently, has a sugar rush right now. Well, I mean, good for him, but hopefully he can reinforce and actually fight. Stuart, trying to hold back the Germans. We have a Stummel, which can deal with that with its Vet 1 ability. And looks like we got a Pack 38, so the Germans do have AT to deal with that light armor. Grenadiers can always Faust it if they get close. Meanwhile, it looks like down south, the Germans are more just holding on the edges. They are not really pushing in. Stuart does get hit by a Faust, though he's still advancing and focusing on the mortar. Riflemen actually picked up a flamethrower and are using it against the Germans. Grenade is thrown. They're going to run out. Again, right now, we got 1 Stuart. We got 4x4 in that half-track. A medical half-track, actually. So he's able to heal all of his troops on the front, so good job, NATO. Again, look, I'm not seeing like, oh, this is, you know, going to be an easy win for either side. Nice job. Okay, so a little bit different. Instead of going with a flak furling, we have a not tractor, sorry. Damn it, he still could go with it. I'm stupid. This is espionage. So the Germans have gone with the Luftwaffe. Fox on the front with espionage. The half-track he upgrade to it so he could deploy a Goliath. He could easily, hopefully, camouflage his troops for a counterattack. So, not bad. Also, again, this thing has so many abilities. Like, again, I believe it still has the ability to, like, gain resources. So, lots of good stuff right there. Well, it would help if, you know, he's under... Let's see. Greyhound being produced. No AT except for the Panzerjäger squad, so may have to be very cautious. Artillery hitting the Falchion Pioneer. Grenade is thrown. Hits the Royal Engineer. Gets a good hit. MG is being targeted by artillery from the support gun. Bishop on the field to counterfire that sort of stuff. Looks like it's sort of hitting the ground. Maybe the mortar half-track, not really much else. But it looks like the allies are being forced back. We know one guy went mechanized because we can see here the repair ability right there. What's the thing? Flicking rocks? That would be the physics. Anyway, Palm Grenadiers, though low, are trying to hold back the allies. Allies swarming on. Oh my god, look at all the Germans. That's a lot of Grenadiers and Palm Grenadiers. Hopefully the riflemen can put pressure right there. Infantry section moving on in with the Canadians. The grenade is thrown by the Canadians. Incendiary, and it's effective. Kills the AT gun. Again, Allied forces can still heal. I believe they have a heal point on the front. Yeah, they still have the medical. They grenade that man out. Grenadiers are still there. Riflemen trying to burn them, but again, Pioneers are also burning the other rifleman squad. Mortars hitting the Canadians. There we go. Capture, it's healing. Not fast enough, though. Oh, he's sprinting back. Hopefully, so he can go heal. Pioneer squad pretty low. He's probably gonna lose that. It's super low. It looks like in this front, both 76 Sydney are being pushed back. There we go. He went mechanized, got himself an 8-rad. But while they, and the satchel's being thrown thanks to the engineer, kills the AT gun. But that said, we got a Kettenkrad capturing territory deep behind the lines, and it looks like both Fox on the front and Foolish Viceroy effectively pushed back both NATO and Weeb on this front. So excellent job. Cheap AT guns keeping the Greyhound at bay, or will. There it goes, another shot. Greyhound needs to pull back. Maybe, nope, no Faust for the Fallschirmjäger. Half-track, I think, just went down. AT guns on the front. Artillery is hitting the back lines. Kills the mortar. Bishop gets another one, though, to back it up. So they can return fire on this support gun if need be. Again, a lot of stuff is still camouflaged. Make it harder to see if there's a recon. Nice job with the Kettenkrad. Decaptures the territory, cutting off all the supply that the Allies would have got in the north from the city. I guess the north is this way, but on the top of the map from the city. Whatever. I hate the fact that the north angle is right here. It always bugs me. Because I would want it at the top of the map, so it's easier to see, but whatever. Anyway, Grenadiers opening fire on the riflemen. There's enough of them. I don't think the rifleman's going to gain much ground unless he gets the lucky grenade. 8-Rad's still there with the Stummel. Yeah, this guy's not going to win that fight. Oh, he has Canadians with the Incendiary. Ah! Well, that'll keep them from rushing back up. Riflemen are going to get in this building to burn away the all the Palm Grenadiers right there. Again, lots of fire hitting those men. They're going to need to hold out against the Canadian and American counterattack. Mortar is under fire. He did get the additional incendiary upgrade, I believe. Yeah, he did. Darth Meowis did get that. Again, they're being pushed back, but they need that one extra oomph. They need that little bit of arty or extra firepower to break that hold. Rifleman trying to put that Grenadier squad, but no dice. Fire is going to delay this, and you can see the damage it's doing against the Palm Grenadiers. Again, didn't last too long, but still the damage... Wow, okay, it's no longer there, but it was still affecting them. Damage is done, though. Alright. Now, both of them don't have a call-in. They can simply, break out to break them up. I guess Nick could always get the... Was it Black Dragon artillery? Part of heavy weapons. So far, no dice. 8-Rad pushing on up. 75 hits the 8-Rad, forcing it back. MG should be fine. Stummel, though, does get a nice hit on it. Martyr going out by itself. I believe this man does have AT grenades. Let's do a quick check. No, he does. Oh, he's getting... He just got it. He's like, shoot, I should have had it. Alright. So, Palm Grenadiers, Assault Grenadiers, Panzer Pioneers, you name it, all advancing. There we go. That's the additional muni it's getting. So yeah, Fox on the front is getting the additional muni every so often. Gotta help out when you're trying to get upgrades. Does this squad have 2 weapons? He does. He got himself a bazooka and he has the LMG. Again, it looks like though Weeb is having a bit of issue. He still has the double bishop, but man oh man, he doesn't have that much of an army besides the Canadian forces. We got ourselves a Sherman though. Wait, I'm sorry. No, it would be the other gentleman who has a lot of riflemen and a Greyhound. That's about it. No armor. We only have 1 Sherman, it looks like. Let's see. The Funk Wagon's pushing back. There we go. We got ourselves a Canadian ability to burn up the territory, so at least it's being decapped. So it's 16 muni away from the Axis. Hold on. 8 Rad, Martyr, Palm Grenadiers still up here. MG suppressing him. They're trying to push up, but no dice. So Sydney is still backed up. Again, credit's due at the very least. NATO slowly advancing. Artillery is seeing that position though. It's all due to the support gun. Although he's slowly healing from capturing, so not too shabby. First major armor unit for the Allies. Matilda. Yes, I know there is the Sherman, but I guess the Matilda's a heavy tank. This is a medium tank. Meanwhile, on the Axis side, we actually have a Brumbar, which, yes, is a heavy tank. Again, in my brain, it's more of an assault gun. And it has a Panzer IV chassis, but screw it. This game... it is a heavy tank. Royal Engineer being hit by the Brumbar. Again, nice incendiary. Push back the MG. Again, that fire is no joke. Hold on. Royal Engineer is super low, though. Oh, 76 with terror, so maybe a king in the future. Matilda on, like, smoking, still charging. Half-track may die here to the Matilda. Luckily, the Martyrs are coming in, hitting that Matilda. It smokes, goes through the building. Luckily, Sherman comes in from behind the Martyr. Matilda trying to get out of there. He's moving up for a shot. That's real risky. He's still smoking. One shot would kill the Martyr. It's one of the moments is who's going to move first. Matilda gets the kill. Good for him. Grenadiers being suppressed by the MG. Don't expect him to... Buddy, you already got lucky. The Brumbar's right there. Brumbar could finish it off. Bounce. Yeah, Brumbar has... Like, it's a heavy assault gun. It's gonna break your armor. And yeah, there goes the Matilda. Probably should have retreated. But whatever. At the very least, he got his martyr kills. And that's real bad for Sydney because he is he's down to just Palm Grenadiers, essentially, and a mortar. Luckily, his ally 76 has the Brumbar and the Stummel. But they don't really have a real effective AT. So if the Shermans start being pumped down in mass, which he has heavy weapons, so he is the heavy barrel, improvised armor, salvage. He's just getting all the upgrades. His armor's gonna be pretty good. Meanwhile, Whizbang being pumped out. Looks like the Greyhound died. Bishops are still alive. That's good. But it looks like they have now a new adversary being the Stuka, which is just bombing Weeb right in front of his base. Not hurting him, but it is imposing to just have Stuka fire lay waste to anything that comes out in front. Meanwhile, Sherman, oh, nice salvage. You can get the Matilda. And you get the Martyr. Get whatever you can from them. Brumbar not gonna, you know, let that be. He's gonna target them. Well, never mind. Palm Grenadiers could focus on him, I guess. There, he salvaged the Martyr, at the very least. Matilda may not be, he's probably not going to get the Matilda, given the Brumbar and the Palm Grenadiers. Air support coming on in. That's, what? Oh, wait. I'm sorry. NATO. Oh, it's P-47s flying in, so it's going to hold back the infantry, but the armor is fine. So the Panzer IV in mid now, and the Ketkrad should be fine. It's going to be the infantry units. Yeah, like this Pioneer Squad that's going to be targeted. Funkwagon taking the territory. In the capture, we have a drop of what, another... I'm assuming he's going to drop another Fallschirmjäger. We'll see. He has 2 Funkwagon? Alright. 2 Funk Panzer Wagons taking the territory. MG guarding it. Infantry pushing on up. All sorts of... Yep. Panzer IV advancing. What do we have? I mean, we have the Whiz-Bang. That's not really anything. Grant. Oh, wow. Good timing on the Grant comes on up. Panzer IV thinking, oh, I'm gonna surprise him. It's gonna be... Oh, no. Grant has the position, has the high ground, and forces the Panzer IV back. Panzer IV just really unlucky. He's like, I just wanted to ambush the bishops. Grant continues to fire, as well as the bishops in the back line. But it seems like the Panzer IV will escape with its life. Polish Viceroy very lucky with that retreat. Meanwhile, Whiz-Bang easily deals with Fox's armor, though Fox getting Panzer Reserve, so he can, you know, pump out some better armor here soon, if he wants to. Speaking of armor, Croc is on the field. Engaging the AT gun, burning that alive. Not slowing it down, not nearly as much. He sets it on up. Wait, is he gonna fire? Croc going for the Stummel. Does hit all the infantry though with the fire. Hold on, it's not instantly killing it. AT gun might be able to fire. Does fire another shot. There goes the pack gun. Palm Grenadier's pretty low though. It is injured though. It's gonna make a slow escape back. Was it? Yeah. But it doesn't look like they have the firepower to deal with it as it slowly retreats. Sherman, wait, didn't he get the better barrel for it? I thought he upgraded it. He did not upgrade it yet. Okay. I thought you did. Heavy barrel. Yeah, you did up. Wait, I'm so confused. Doesn't heavy barrel give you the ability for that?
Commandant, territory sector.
Am I dumb? I could be dumb. This could be a Greyshot being dumb moment. No, heavy barrel is 5 range and 25% burst. It's not the 76 gun. I'm sorry. That's in the base. That's in this. That's a Greyshot moment. That's a 76. He didn't convert. Okay. I'm sorry. He just did a bunch of upgrades in the base. Apologies, everybody. Oh! Well, that's an upgraded barrel. King Tiger on the field. Hit by a white phosphorus shot from that 75. Love it. Misses the Sherman. Croc is going to have a real rough time with that, but luckily he has 4 men helping heal that unit. Meanwhile, double Panzer IV pushing on in against this Sherman with a 76 gun. There we go. Bishop's raining arty fire on the MG and the AT gun. But they need something for that. AT grenade hurts 1 Panzer IV. Bishops could come in clutch with that direct shot. Does fire 1. Second shot. Ooh, wait. You gonna throw another AT grenade? We will not. Panzer IV will pull away. Sherman dying and not even killing a single Panzer IV is not great. Polish Viceroy winning that battle. And the more this goes on, the more it looks like the Axis are going to be able to hold this front against the Allies. Allies did some good counterattacks, and or like, you know, they tried a good counterattack. Good kill on the Canadian. But it looks like the Allies are taking way too many losses to be... Oh, and they lost the Grant, too. Ooh, So, yeah. Weeb is down. He's getting another Grant. The other gentleman just has whiz-bang. Allies are effectively neutralized on the southern front. It's up to the north. And in the north, the Croc is injured and being focused on by a King Tiger. You do not want to be dealing with that. And yeah, the king misses, but still pushing up. Lots of AT grenades in this thing's future. Does cripple the engine, actually. Sherman trying its best to help. Here comes a 17-pounder. King is doing damage, but the damage could be done by the 17-pounder on it. There we go. 17-pounder helps Penn. Sherman has to pull back. 75 doing the best he can. Everyone's just firing at this thing, but to 1,000 cuts, the king eventually will lose its health. Oh my god. We have an elephant. King Tiger's down. Elephant charges on in, and I can't wait to see this baby in action. Probably not going to be anywhere close to as good as the last elephant we've seen in the previous game by Orange Pest, but not Orange Pest, Reekley. Reekley's elephant. I want to make sure I call him out correctly. But hey, he's here. Didn't save the king, but he tried. At the very least, this front is better. Like, 76 and Sydney both still have an army. It's battered and bruised, but they still have one. Whereas, I don't know. I feel like the allies down south are in a way worse position. I just don't... I feel like these guys can still throw a punch. I don't feel like the guys in the south could effectively. And yeah, we can see here that Foolish Viceroy is just open. He's placing mines. He's moving across the battlefield. He's looking for targets. Crocodile is still injured. He's going to need to pull back here for better repairs. Or, you know, really focus and get the Royal Engineers upgraded. But yeah, it's going to take a while for that thing to be operational. Elephant moving on in against... wait, Pershing? Oh, we have a Pershing. Oh. 17-pounder still firing. I don't know what the hell it's shooting. But it's certainly not hitting the elephant. Meanwhile, we got double panzers in the back lines going for the bishops. I don't think there's any mines here, so this could be easy ambush. Bishops do not realize the situation they're in. They are charging forward, not back. And yeah, all this already is about to be neutralized. Grant is out of position. They did not have anything to guard a flank. And Foolish Viceroy will easily deal with not one, not two, but three artillery units. Once again, crippling both Weeb and NATO. Meanwhile, Croc is fully healed. Hopefully they have okay, luckily the allies in this area are a little smarter. They do have mines. No mine here. I would... oh, never mind. They have a mine right there. But I would put some right here to stop a Panzer IV counterattack. Grant pushes up for some damn reason. Black is hitting it. Sorry, Pack 38. Sorry, Pack 40's hitting it because it's Robot player. Gets Fausted by the Fallschirmjägers, and the Panzer IVs are in a great spot to just ambush and kill this Grant. Yep, going on in. Another kill on this Grant. There we go. Hold on, counterattack. Sherman and Pershing hitting the top area. Elephant's a little bit out of position. Refocuses. Misses! Great stuff right there, Elephant. Really showing what you can do. Germans are in full retreat. Elephant is being smoked by the Sherman. Again, can't beat it in a head-on fight. Smoke it so you flank it. Pershing gets hit by an AT grenade. Croc moving in to burn the infantry. There we go. Pressure still being placed on the Elephant. Infantry's burned and has to retreat. Pershing has a crippled engine. Croc moving on in, actually burning the Elephant, causing some debuffs.
Panzer IV reporting in.
Again, just kind of give you guys an idea of what debuffs. Well, well, can't show it anymore, but yeah. Does he? Okay, he does have the additional smoke, so he can at least pull that stuff away. Stuka's being made, Palm Grenadiers being brought out. Again, at least the allies have the city. If they can control the city and lock this down, that will absolutely give them at least some bit of fire support. Also, if he can oh, wait. Can he salvage the king? That's a lot of fuel and manpower he would get. He can. Ooh, that's a lot of resources that would go to Nick. And Nick could in turn use that to you know, pump out more. Oh, he doesn't even have the population. Damn. All right. Well, I mean, still, it's a lot of resources he could save for later. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. The problem right now is how things are not looking good in the south. The Germans are in a really good position to hit the British guy's base, and there's not much he can do. Tiger easily swatting away the Grant. Artillery fire is launching initial barrage to open up the base. The base actually already pretty injured. Here comes the Panzers. We've seen base assaults backfire before, so I do not want to never assume a base assault is a GG. I want to be very clear, because I had a previous game where it absolutely backfired because they overextended. But this British guy has 1 unit left. Weave does not have the resources. It's not like he's holding out. He legitimately doesn't have an army. 17 pounder could be a good call-in, by the way. He's pulling back. Again, they don't. There's a Hellcat there. He's worried about more. Another Panzer IV and the Tiger moving back in. Victory point-wise, actually the Axis are down by 200 points. Elephant is out of position, honestly. What the hell is he doing? Okay, he gets stunned by the Pershing. Grenade is thrown. That will further stun him and cripple the engine. Oh, the engine of an Elephant going bad. Who could have seen that coming? But alas, he's in a decent enough spot where I don't... Oh, wait, there's smoke. Is the Sherman gonna push? I don't think the Pershing should. Infantry section are advancing. Nice grenade. Again, it's incendiary, so it's gonna force them back. Foot guards guarding mid, but there is some grenades there, thanks to the Kettenkrad. Again, Foolish Viceroy having to play defense against Darth, who's moving in. Another grenade on the Elephant. Brock moving into mid. But I think that's a bad call. I think one of them needs to consistently be here, because right now 76 is moving on in. Kettenkrad is killed, though. We got pamphlets, so that's going to force the AT gun to retreat back to base. 17 pounder is still there. Can definitely hit. Wow, Weeb is blaming the enemy for lagging. Are you serious? Guys, obviously it's not me. Obviously it's the lag. Oh, King is back? Alright, 76 got his King. Let's see if he can keep it alive longer than 2 seconds. Pershing is back up and healed thanks to that mechanized heal point they have. King is launching an attack against the Pershing. Again, 75 still hitting that flank and helps kill the Brumbar. Royal Engineers are there, though. Kills the Grenadier. A second Grenadier being killed is not far off. That being said, lots of Panzer IVs could be moving. Oh, it does actually kill the Croc, which is a big loss. Mines being dropped. Here comes an American charge. Kills one Sherman. More coming on in behind the Pershing. King is being overwhelmed. Mines drop behind the Sherman and the Pershing. But I think the damage is done. Here they go, right on top of the King. He's flanking from behind, but oh! Smokes the Elephant! Elephant can't save him! Fire through the smoke. Fire through the smoke. Fire through the smoke. And the King goes down. Sherman is hit. Elephant could return fire. He does. Grenade's gonna kill the Sherman, but the King is dead. And yeah, so the Allies will probably hold on to this point a little longer. Plus, we know Nick actually had good reserves, so we could easily deploy more. MG, though, is going to burn in the building and die. Engineer's going to quickly try to salvage the Sherman to get something, but here comes the Palm Grenadiers, backed up by a Stummel, somehow still alive after all this time. Palm Grenadiers kill the Engineer squad. Again, a lot of losses. Vet 3 AT gun guarding. Panzer IV rushing on in. Sydney hoping maybe his Palm Grenadiers can kill the AT gun. I don't know. AT gun might be able to kill that Panzer. Oh, nope. Just barely kills it in time. Pershing, not fully healed, but still targeting that stuff. Elephant moving on in. Panzer IV's all in a big old line, ready to go. AT gun moving on in. Pershing trying to fight, but the Elephant's right there. I hear a V1. V1 in this sector. I mean, it's just going to kill the 17 pounder, right? Yep. Royal Engineers pushing on in. We've still... He's just pumping out heavy Royal Engineers. I don't know what you expect. I guess you're like, well, they'll contest the VP maybe? Sure? I mean, they're doing damage. Not gonna lie, this guy can't exactly fight. But yeah, the, I don't know, maybe the upgraded Assault Grenadiers are gonna win against one. Alright, here comes the second. Picked up a weapon. Double flamethrower, that's even worse. Oh no. Grenades are thrown. Actually do a considerable amount of damage. Though the Funk Panzerwagen gonna chill and stop the point from being decapped. This point's being taken by the Rifleman, 17-pounder. New one's on the field, new Sherman. Pershing's still alive, getting heals. Again, it's pretty close, though. Again, Foolish Viceroy holding on to mid with the Kettenkrad. Stopping the burn effect. He is literally going to sacrifice that Kettenkrad in order for this point not to be taken. But it's decapped. Foolish Viceroy, sorry, not Foolish Viceroy, sorry. Darth is unable to capture it because Foolish Viceroy, if I can talk, has an MG covering. This is a tough battle. Again, allies are still down in my book, and doing a charge like, wow, they lost a Tiger? Ow. Okay, maybe the Hellcat counterattack did work. I have no idea how this Tiger died in the south. But don't worry, he got another one coming on up. Oh, guys, don't worry. Third King Tiger will help out, I promise. Third time's the charm. Alright. Here comes lots of mines. Right on top of the Shermans. Again, a little bit of damage. Shouldn't be too bad. Really, it's just all the forces gathering up. You got the Elephant, Panzer IV, Stuka. Help break up the AT gun. AT gun's pulling back. Panzer IVs are in mass. There's 4 of them charging against NATO over here. Something hitting him? What is hitting him? Oh, 17-pounder has the high ground. Oh. Okay, got some good shots on the Panzer IVs. Again, VP-wise, it's still now going against the Allies. Axis have lead, oh, not lead, but they have 2 points. Hold on. Oh, god damn it. These Royal Engineers. These souped up Royal Engineers. Looks like the base is almost destroyed. Oh, wow. Okay. This base is pretty much gone. This one's almost gone. That's why he's only pumping out these Royal Engineers, is literally he does not have a base. And there goes the last one. Well, guys, the lag is killing me. Boys, more Royal Engineers. I will say at least he took the south, though Grenadiers successfully took this top victory point. 17-pounder holds back the Elephant. King Tiger's back. All right, listen, 76. Let's try to keep this one alive. All right, can we do that, please? V1. Are we gonna be able to, I mean, he's not moving. There's nothing to save it. There goes the block and the 17-pounder. King Tiger moving on in. Grenade is thrown. Stummel is injured, not dead. Here comes the Pershing and a Sherman. Plus the 75. Oh, I'm sorry, just the AT gun. I thought it was 75 for a second. Nope. Guys, wait. I'm sorry. He recovered it. Oh my god. Sydney recovered it. Guys, if we have 2 King Tigers, they can't kill it. 17-pounder is repositioned. I have a feeling this King Tigers may die. Well, hold on. He's still firing 3, no longer can see it. I still can't believe this one of our engineer squad is still here, just chilling. Anyway, Fox on the front is pushing this guy's base. He's using Royal Engineers to fight a King, sorry, not a King Tiger, fight a Tiger. Just keep shooting, men! The King will eventually catch fire! And so we're told. Oh, wow. We got Croc moving on in. I don't think that's a good idea, because of the swarm of the Panzer IVs. Fragmentation Bomb comes on in, helps weaken the foot guards. Oh my god, this Croc might actually be able to hurt the King, maybe? No, the Panzer IV is going to help kill the Croc in time. Again, the fire... Oops, sorry. Tiger does die thanks to the Hellcat. Croc is somehow still alive. Legitimately, don't ask me how. Okay, so the fire ability is accuracy by 20%. Okay, yeah, but it's not hurting it. Like, it's not actually... The fire's not hurting the armor, it's just causing debuffs to it. Okay. This guy's still here. Somehow still holding it. King Tiger and Elephant trying to hold the... Wait, no, Pershing gets out. It's Vet 3. Sherman dies. 17-pounder is still firing on the armor. Again, Sydney trying his best. We got Smoke. Pershing coming on in against the 2 heavy tanks. 17-pounder is still in range, even that far away. Stumble trying to kill it, though. Again, the speed of the Pershing that just pull away. Just fantastic job. Just pull back and heal at this position, then wait. 34 kills. God damn. Again, this is where you need some type of artillery or something to come on down and just break this apart. But no dice. No dice. Riflemen just keep being blasted. More mines being called in. I hate to say it, this is pretty much GG. The Allies just don't have the... I mean, they're still being annoying. Like this man with the flamethrowers. Weeb is being annoying, but he's not winning. He's being a pain in the ass, but he's not enough to turn the tide. It's just slowly going down against the Allies. All right, but don't worry, guys. The 4th, I mean, I guess technically it got recovered, so this would be the 5th, but 4th for him. King Tiger's on the field. Guys, this time it will change. Also another Tiger, because this guy actually got quite a few. Multiple Hellcats moving on in. Stuka's hitting next to it, not on it. Honestly, NATO, I think, could hit this, and there's not much that could really happen. Hold on. Air support coming in. V1 in this sector. Clears the infantry, but they'll escape. The Funk Panzer wagons are pulling away. Tiger comes in at a decent time to help try to save the Stukas. But Hellcats don't care. They're going for the Stukas. They want something. They want blood. And by God, they're going to get it. Stukas are down. Again, realistically, NATO, I wouldn't want to lose 2 Hellcats, especially in the enemy base when they can salvage it, but at least he's trying. They did hurt that Panzer IV. The rest of them got pulled back, but again, Fuller's Viceroy has 4 Panzer IVs. I don't know realistically how you deal with that, given the current composition of no armor and flamethrowers galore. Anyway, Elephant Vet 2 actually holding off pretty well. Fire comes down this sector thanks to espionage. Don't worry, guys. We still have 2 King Tigers. Just a lot. There's a lot of... This seems like this would be like a propaganda poster. Like, guys, look at all this great armor. And then you actually look at their kill score, and it's like, these things suck. You know what actually got kills? The Panzer IV. They're actually the backbone of right now this Axis team, because they've come in and actually done some decent work. Well, hold on. Actually, I say that. Maybe not. Maybe these things don't have the kills. They have the armor kills at the very least. I don't know if yeah, this thing only has 12 kills. Alright, Croc goes down. Mines again hit that. There's still some guns firing, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Here comes the King and the Elephant. Well, there goes the infantry. Oh, good shots on the Elephant. It's stunned. Hold on, Elephant may have actually pushed a little too much. No, they don't need more 17-pounders, chat. They need to keep their 17-pounders alive. Here come the Shermans. Can we kill the Elephant? Nope, the King Tigers are probably going to be too much. Hold on, Shermans don't care. They're pushing on up. Maybe like an HVAP round or something? Or like white phosphorus? 17-pounders still firing. Shermans did escape. Again, VP-wise is where the Allies will lose this. At the very least, Nick has an army. He's probably the best Allied player. Like, I'm sorry, the Croc maybe not the best idea versus that much armor. Fragmentation Bomb does kill the Sherman on the way out. Pershing is barely alive. Fallschirmjäger is dropping. Is he gonna just Faust the Pershing? Is this just like an operation to kill the Pershing? Oh, please, come on. Nope. Just gun down. 1 point too far, I guess, for that Fallschirmjäger. Alright. Darth got top kills and damage for the Allies on the... Wait, really? No, Nick got top damage and top vehicle kills. On the Axis side, by the way, Foolish Viceroy is the one who submitted this. Thank you, Foolish Viceroy. Fox on the front got top damage. Top kills goes to him as well. Yeah, I mean, he was smashing that man's base consistently, so that kind of makes sense. Though, Foolish Viceroy, 16 vehicle kills. He was the armor guy this game. Rifleman did okay. Sherman's fine for 2, I guess. The big thing was this Pershing. 41 kills and to add 2 additional vehicles. And yeah, the thing was... Oh, I see. Don't count this. Count the upgrade that he got, and not as great. The Pershing was really the backbone and doing a lot of the work. Not really anything to scream about there. Palm Grenadiers, I guess, 42 kills. 41 for the infantry section, though, again, they all died. Crocodile, 25. 37 for the Brumbar. Again, for 1 Brumbar, too. And that Brumbar did kill the Matilda. Gotta remember that guy. Again, he fought pretty damn well. Grenadiers, 23 kills. Nothing too bad. Whiz-bang, pretty good. 32 kills. Did have 2 of them, though. Rifleman, okay. Let's see. 54 for the Fallschirmjäger, though. Again, he lost a lot. That's the thing. Panzer IVs. Hey, you know what? Foolish Viceroy, I'll give you that. 48, 13 vehicle kills. Pretty solid stuff. Let's see. 18 for the Engineers. That were mass deployed, mind you. 35 kills for the Bishops. So they were doing pretty good while they were on the front. Alright, Tiger. A lot of Tiger, a lot of Stukas. But hey, they both got 44 and 48 kills respectively. Pretty damn solid. Panzer Pioneer, 31 kills. Palm Grenadier, 60 kills. Damn, that's pretty good. Alright. Solid game. What do you guys think? Honestly, Foes Viceroy, very good game. Thank you for submitting that. Again, if you have a game, submit it, and I'll try to cover it. But otherwise, it's been Greyshot17, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17, and before y'all go, let me give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Joey G240, Milam, Big Cooch, Aphyria, Ace, Pyro Shark, Tonybee 95, Epic Pleb, Thank you all for your incredible support and helping me grow my channel and support my channel and everything I do. Thank you, and to the rest of you, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.